What up, nation? Welcome to another edition of the WiseTake MLB DFS Wise stream. CK013 here. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013, and of course I'm from the WiseTake Nation, which you can find on all the social media platforms listed above, or directly at WiseTake.com. If you're looking to take your DFS game to the next level, we are a premium DFS content provider as well as a DFS community designed to help make you a better DFS player. Go check us out. The passes available. That being said, if you're new to this channel, welcome. You come to the right place for some free fire DFS content. So make sure you subscribe, hit notifications bell, and don't miss out on any of the free content we put out. Currently covering MLB slates Monday through Friday, meaning we stream Sunday night through Thursday night with our first look. Also, don't forget to like the video, leave comments, leave as many comments as you can, and be a part of the nation, baby. That's what we do. So we've got a 7-game main slate to discuss. There is a 3-game early slate for those of you that want to get down with the Hood team. We will be, I'm sure that our members at WiseTake.com are going to be playing it, and we'll see some chit chat in the Slack about it. All in all, the the Wednesday slate was rough for me. Both of them. I played both slates. I didn't do well in either one. In the early slate, I had a pirate stack that I thought was about to go off. I thought I was about to make all the money. It's just not the way it worked out. And then in the main slate, I went a little heavier on the late games. And obviously, the Dodgers kind of stole the show a little bit. I did have a lot of Zach Wheeler, who sucked. But he's not the one that got me. I had a lot of Kikuchi, and that's just disastrous right now. Currently has given up 5 earned runs and not even 32 full innings, so that's not going good. Needless to say, I'm excited to move on to the next. Pat says he did bad on both. Pat Bush said he did bad on both slates. Yeah, I did too, man. This is one of those days. Just one of those days. It's got to bounce back, man. It happens. We had a really good few weeks in a row. I was bound to have a couple bad days, and unfortunately, I seem to be hitting them. At the same time, these last couple ones, but excited to move forward. We'll go ahead and get started with top pitchers as we always do. So obviously, Max Scherzer and Yu Darvish are the main two, right? It's the battle of SP1. Now, both are playing teams that are pretty pesky in terms of strikeouts. If we take a look at San Diego, the better offense overall against righties, currently a 21.8% K rate, very low. It's 167 ISO, 320 WOBA, 104 WRC plus. Nationals, 153 ISO, 312 WOBA, 94 WRC plus, and a 23% K rate. I like them both, obviously. I made Scherzer the cover boy because I just think Scherzer is just one of those pitchers that I'm always going to look to. I think Darvish is one of them as well, but I have Scherzer higher on my list personally. I do recognize that Scherzer faces the tougher offense, but I prefer to go with the tougher pitchers. But either one, right? I think Plesac will end up being pretty popular. I'm not a big Plesac guy. The strikeout rate's really low, so not even to include him in the top pitcher segment. I just wanted to throw that out there. I think Tyler Mahle is worth a look, and I think he'll get some attention. Only 8.7 on DraftKings, 8.9 on FanDuel. Numbers are good. They're solid. 29.9% K rate. He's playing a Milwaukee team that we know strikes out with the best of them. Why are you Milwaukee? Have they improved that much offensively? Or am I just missing them? Here we go. 25.5% K rate. That's what we're looking for. So Mahle's certainly cool for tournaments. Taijuan Walker. I do think he's got some aggression coming, but he has been pitching well, and he's playing a Pirate team that is pesky. 22.4% K rate, but they have a 125 ISO, a 289 WOBA, and an 82 WRC plus. So I think Walker's definitely the conversation. Adbert Alzolay, he was just 9.9 in his last start. Now he's 8K and 7.1. He was overpriced, don't get me wrong, but he's playing a Philly team that's been swinging this stick well. We have winds blowing in once again. One thing about Philly, while they have been improving offensively, they still have a 24.3% K rate. Alzolay just under 26%. So I think if his ownership is low, if you need one, to save some money, I think he's definitely an option. Eflin, other than BVP, the Cubs have hit Eflin well, but Eflin's been really, really tough on righties over his career. There are going to be some lefties he's got to see, but the Cubs currently have a 26.9% K rate. With wins blown in, I think Eflin's in the conversation. Right? We'll skip down to Alek Manoah. I'm pretty sure he has seen Baltimore a couple times at least. He's played them twice. First time was in Baltimore. He got lit up for 5 earned runs. Second time was at home in Buffalo, and he kind of dominated to a degree. He's coming off of an outstanding start against the Rays. That was against the Rays. But Baltimore, we know, is very good against lefties. They're almost just as bad as to righties. I think they're fourth highest WRC plus to lefties, fourth lowest WRC plus to righties, 24.6% K rate. He's only 6'8". He's got to be chalk, right? On DraftKings, Manoah's got to be chalk at 6'8". JD Brubaker, I think, is okay. I'm not like over the top about it, but I think he's fine. I think it's going to be in Citi Field this game. Yeah, Citi Field against the Mets. 24.4% K rate, a 137 ISO, 296 WOBA, 91 WRC plus. He's fine. Maybe a pivot if you're looking for cheapness off of Manoah. Could be a little pivot action. Let's go to top offenses. So we're going to start with Toronto. They're the obvious offense. I think that, the funny thing is, we anticipate them being chalk, but sometimes they're not as highly owned as they should be because of their prices. People don't want to sacrifice pitching to get them. But optimally, I mean, if money wasn't a thing, I think everybody would be stacking Toronto in Baltimore against Keegan Aiken. I like the Tigers against J.A. Happ. The Tigers are not a good offense, and against lefties, they've been awful. A 146 ISO, 28.5% K rate, 299 WOBA, 87 WRC plus. But I think J.A. Happ is that bad. And I could see J.A. Happ getting some ownership for the people that do want to try to go cheap or save some money. But I lean toward the Detroit side in that one. I personally think we could take a look at the Reds. This game's in Milwaukee. Reds have been tough on righties, obviously. Adrian Hauser is going to pitch to contact. He's got an amazing ground ball rate, but I think some of these Reds can elevate it a little bit. That's what I think. But to me personally, those guys do kind of stand out. The Toronto Blue Jays, the Detroit Tigers kind of stand out to me. So I'm curious to see what the ownership looks like. Next up is the Twins. Tyreek Skubal does have a 27.6% K rate, but an xFIP in Sierra over 4 leaves us hope. Minnesota against lefties, a 23% K rate, which isn't that bad. 187 ISO, 329 WOBA, 107 WRC plus. They've been good on lefties. We got Nelly Cruz. So I like bats in that game in general, but those are the offenses that stand out the most initially. Maybe we'll do some research, and when I write my article, different things will come up, but those are the ones that stand out the most. As far as things to watch, we talked about Plesac. Danny Duffy, right? So Danny Duffy's been solid with 2.6 ERA, but he's got a 4.16 xFIP, a 4 Sierra. And granted, he's got a 26.3% K rate. However, he's facing a Cleveland team that's pretty bad, but also has a 23.5% K rate. Cleveland has always been kind of tough to strike out. They've always been kind of scrappy. So I'm curious to see which way this plays out. For sure. Sean V. Skubal wrecked the Twins early in May. Yeah, I mean, you're going to see a lot of that. We just talked about Alek Manoah, who got destroyed by Baltimore in one start, and literally the next start played Baltimore again and dominated them. So those kind of things are going to happen. I think Skubal's got regression coming at some point. Maybe it's not the Twins, but if we look at the Twins' numbers, why not the Twins? The Twins' numbers are pretty solid. I know they're missing Donaldson. And I'm not trying to, go too heavy on the Twins. I do like the Tigers more as of now, and obviously Toronto's looking pretty good. But just food for thought, just throwing some ideas out there, get everybody pondering, get everybody thinking. Plesac, I didn't include Plesac in the top pitchers, but 16% K rate is what he had before he was gone or whatever. He's playing Kansas City, very scrappy team. Very scrappy team. Yeah, Sean hit it right on the head. Depends on the lineup. Absolutely. All right, Dong Watch, we're out of here. Quick one today. We'll go Nelly Cruz, number one. We will go Nelly Cruz. I think my man Sean V said, I see Sean V in the YouTube chats talking about they just recalled Twins killer Nico Goodrum. I bet he's in the lineup. If he is in the lineup, we'll go Nico Goodrum just for you, Sean. Shout out to Sean V. Nico Goodrum, number 2. Because I like the Tigers anyway. And then I guess let's go with some Marcus Semien. Lefty pitching. Semien's over his career has been a lefty masher. We'll go with Semien, number 3. And that is going to do it for this edition of the MLB Wise stream. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe and leave some comments. Even if you didn't catch us live, leave some comments. We appreciate it. The more you guys can share the show, the more we can grow, the more we're able to put back into our products, into our content. So join the nation. Do your part. For myself, the entire WiseTake Nation, as always, good luck.
Yes.